Alright, let's get into what I think is the best settings for Tarkov. I've been playing for about a little over 4,000 hours now, and I'm going to dedicate this separate channel. It's a new channel. I'm going to dedicate this channel to just helping people get their settings right. So I'm going to start with Tarkov. I'm going to go through my Nvidia settings, and I'm also going to go through the actual Tarkov settings. This monitor right here is my main monitor I play on. It's 2560 by 1440. It's 165 hertz refresh rate. And I'm using Zotac 3060 Ti. My CPU is an i7 9700K. And I got 32 gigs of RAM. So that's what I'm working with right now. I got an AIO on the CPU. It's just a Corsair like H100i, I think. Just if anyone had any questions, that's the hardware that I'm working with. So 1440, I was able with the 3060 Ti, I was able to get my settings like pretty mint for 1440. Now I'm gonna go through these settings, these graphic settings, and I'm also gonna go through these settings right here. These Nvidia settings. I'm gonna show which ones I change, which ones I don't change, and so on. So let's start with Tarkov. So graphics. Um, with Tarkov, you usually when you have a high refresh rate monitor like this, you don't want to turn on VSync. So I know it's checked, but I don't have it on, and I'll go over that in a minute once I get to the Nvidia settings. But shadow quality, always put that all the way down. It does nothing for you but hurt you, gameplay wise. Texture quality, I have this on high. Um, object level of detail quality. This is how detailed an object is gonna be at distance. So if you look at like a wooden box at like 100 meters away, how detailed is it gonna be? And this is also gonna change how quickly it renders in. So I have this on 4. Overall visibility, to be 100% honest, I have never got this to do anything. I know everyone says to do it this way or do it that way, but I've never got this to, like, putting it all the way here or all the way here has never done anything for me. So I just leave it like in the middle. Anti-aliasing. Um, when you're using 1440p, I feel as though TAA high is too much, so I use TAA. Resampling, you don't want to touch this. The only time you really want to touch this is when if you're using a 4K monitor and your GPU can't quite handle it, you can downscale it a bit. What it does is it takes your resolution and it either turns it up or turns it down, based off of what you're using. I don't have an AMD card. Uh, I don't I don't use this setting either. So I leave this off. It just kills performance and it's more or less for cinematics. Screen space reflections. This is like when it rains and the ground will be really shiny from the rain and the ground being wet. I leave it off. No need to have it on. And anisotropic filtering. Now I have this on per texture. I haven't personally haven't found the difference between per texture and just on. So Nvidia Reflex low latency. On and boost. Always put this on and boost. Always on and boost. It the low latency, you need it for this game specifically because say you're on a US server and you're connecting with people from the EU, that 25 milliseconds or even 100 milliseconds matters. It matters. When they're already desyncy and you're trying to shoot them, you need it. You need every bit of latency you can get. Sharpness, I just leave on 1. Okay, so these limits, it says game FPS limit 144, but that doesn't matter right now. Now make sure you check high quality color and turn the rest of these off. And then we will go to game. Here, no, where's the other? I think that's pretty much it actually for these settings. I stay borderless as well. So let's do this. Let's go to the Nvidia settings now, and I'll show which ones matter for me for Tarkov. Image scaling off. Ambient occlusion off. Whatever you see here, just copy it down. There's certain ones I'll explain here. Others, no need for them. And also, if you go to program settings right here, you can set up certain programs to run differently. So the global, when you do a global setting, when you set up all this, it will just go toward everything. But here, you can set programs apart from the global settings. So there we go. So this is Escape from Tarkov right here. See how it just says use global setting all the way down? The only thing, see now it says VSync off. You have to go in Nvidia control panel and turn it off to get it to actually turn off in here. And then, thinking that's pretty much it. I'll go through these settings slow. Go to your shader cache size. Put it on 10 gigabyte. You want to do texture filtering quality. Put it on high performance. High performance. And then, right here, power management mode. Prefer maximum performance. And that will do it. I could show my FPS. I'll go to a map that's actually like I'll go to a map that's actually semi hard to run. Now granted, it's going to be offline mode. I'm not doing a full raid right now. But you could see the general frames that I get on these maps with these settings. And you could see my frames up here too. And temperatures and all that. I'm leaving this as one full recording as well. This clip is not going to be cut in any shape, way, or form, so it's not like doctored. All right, so lighthouse. Um, no matter what my, honestly, no matter what computer I have or what GPU I have, when you first load into these maps, it does this. Only in offline mode though. Only offline mode. Never, ever, ever online. I'm not exactly sure. I don't know why, but it's smooth. It's lighthouse. Now, granted, if I go to interchange, I'll get 120 frames a second. It's just, it is what it is. This is Lighthouse. I'm happy with 70 frames right now. It will go up from 70. But this is with a 3060 Ti on like pretty much, this is maxed out graphics pretty much. You can watch the top left to see the dips and frames. I don't have the frame times up. I should do it. All right. Just go kill this other rogue or get killed by him. And then I think that will just about end this video here. Okay, that's gonna end this video here. That's in my opinion the best settings for Tarkov. Um, Here, what I can do quick is just load into an interchange offline raid and just show the settings. And show the frames I get in interchange. I'm just trying to let this rogue kill me here. There we go. Okay. We'll catch you right back. When I'm loading into interchange. All right, interchange, same settings, pretty much maxed out. Um, just showing what you could do to pull as much as you can out of it. That's really all I want to show. That it is possible to use a lower end. Well, this is like a mid-range GPU, and you can play games on max settings. You don't have to put it on low. All the settings on low. So I'm getting average about 118 frames per second. Yeah, this is it. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'm going to be posting more videos on settings for other games as well. Oh, have a good one.